A big play group at inside receiver.
Well, it's just, we're excited to start camp. With the departure of Mark Andrews, obviously got to have some people step up at the Y position. You got Grant Calcaterra, who's got some promise in him and has had a great summer. Lee Morris is another young man who's played that position as a backup for us, as a walk-on. Has been a tremendous asset to our football team. And then, we're going to have Nick Basquine back, so that'll be good to have him back. Mike Hale-Jones has, a couple of surgeries or a surgery in the spring. Add some young guys in there. Young Jalen Robinson was a young man we signed out of Fort Worth, and then Drake Stoops in there. So we're excited to have him here and getting ready for fall camp.
Basquine's one of the greatest stories in college football. What is it, 3 months, 4 months, he's back? And an Achilles injury? Are you kidding me?
Well, the first one, it was a 5-month deal, and the very first rep that he took in January, the very first play that he pushed off, he tore his other Achilles. So I was actually on the road recruiting, and my phone started going crazy, and from just the other players, guys in our groups, and my son, and just because of how close and what a great person that he is. But he's back and he's ready to go.
How did you see him respond to that injury? His first play back and tearing the other one. How have you seen him respond to the rehab coming up to now?
Well, we really haven't had the opportunity to get out there and see him do a whole lot. So, he's been working with our training staff and our strength staff, and he sends me videos all the time, about once or twice a week, and just to show me how he's doing. But I think we got to kind of wait till he gets out there and that ball's snapped, and be able to react and to play full speed.
Cale, what's the difference in an inside receiver and an outside receiver? When you're recruiting, do you look for a certain something in those inside guys?
It depends. At the end of the day, James, the best players can play, the best receivers can play all of the positions. Starling Shepard played inside and played outside. Mark Andrews played inside, played outside. We moved DD some inside and outside, CD Lamb inside and outside. You're just looking for the best player you can get.
You excited to work with that young group even more after the spring? I remember, as you said at the end of the spring, you wish you had a couple more weeks with them.
Yeah, we are, and we also have, and you guys will find out during camp, is we brought several walk-ons on to this camp, and a bunch of those guys have been here in the summertime, and it's a very impressive, deep freshman class, and there's some young men out there that scholarship players, and even some of the walk-ons that are very talented guys running around. So, I think we helped our team out tremendously. We added some depth and brought in some very good players.
Is there a bigger, focus on bringing in walk-on kids? It seemed like maybe this past year there was.
We just made a bigger push out of it, but you got to have them. When you get into the fall and you got to go get the scout team, the other players that come over from defense, you got to have defensive backs, and you got to have linebackers. So you got to have depth. And at the end of the day, the better the football team, the more depth you're going to have, and the more guys that can stay healthy and stay fresh. And if a guy gets banged up, you got a guy that can come down that helps this place.
Overall, new quarterback coming in. You got running backs, receivers that are well known, offensive line that's well known. How good can this offense be?
I think we got a chance to be a good football team. Again, it's with the departure of what Baker and what he's done for our program. But we're going to have guys step in there that's been playing football for a long time, guys that have had a lot of success, and be surrounded by the rest of the football team. So I've got confidence in that guy, and whoever that guy is going to be. That and Coach Riley and our offensive coaches, what we're going to do. Just take care of the little things, take care of the football, play hard, and we're going to be okay.